This term at NBC Youth, we've been talking about the topic of friendship, which when you're in high school, it's a very, very relevant topic. It's also a really relevant topic when you're not in high school anymore. And on Friday, I was giving a talk on the traits of a good friend and also the traits of a bad friend, because you see one side of the coin and then you see the other. And what I found as I looked through the Bible at what were the traits of a good friend, I found that loyalty was the most common trait of a good friend in the Bible. Loyalty, sticking by someone's side, is the most common trait of a good friend in the Bible. Today's proverb is a proverb about loyalty, and especially loyalty in friendship. Proverb 18:24 says, "One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." And so this proverb is saying two things simultaneously. The person with unreliable friends comes to ruin, but a loyal friend, one who's closer than a brother, that's a good friend. That's the kind of friend that you should pursue, and that's the kind of friend that you should be. So as I was saying, I was preparing this talk about what makes a good friend, this idea of loyalty came up again and again. And as I looked through the storyline of the Bible and you looked at key examples of friendship through the storyline, you saw loyalty come up again and again. A really good example of loyalty in a friendship exists in the book of Ruth. And it's between Ruth and her mother-in-law, Naomi. Their relationship is spoken of as a friendship. If you don't remember the story, Naomi is an Israelite woman who is experiencing famine, and so she moves with her two sons to Moab, which is in modern-day Jordan. And she gets to Moab, and she has her two sons with her, and she marries off her sons to Moabite women. This is foreign women. It's not recommended in the Old Testament to be married off to Moabite women. But her sons marry these women, and unfortunately, both of her sons die. So that means that Naomi is left without any source of income because she has no men in her family anymore. And she has these two women with her, Orpah and Ruth. And she says to Orpah and Ruth, "You can go back to your country and you can marry another man because I have no way of supporting you." And Orpah decides to take her up on that offer. But Ruth decides to stay with Naomi. This is what Ruth says to Naomi. "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May Yahweh deal with me, be it ever so severely, if even death separates me from you." Loyalty. Ruth demonstrates loyalty to her mother-in-law, Naomi. Loyalty is also a trait that God has, and we know this about God, that he is loyal. He's faithful to his word. He's loyal to his promises. But God invites us to be one of his friends as well. In Psalm 25, it says that God treats us as his friends, the friendship of Yahweh, it says there. And in the New Testament, Jesus picks up this idea of God inviting us to be his friends as well. Jesus said to his disciples, "My command is this, love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." So Jesus is saying that he is our friend. But in the same moment, he is telling us that he is a loyal friend. He's a friend who we can trust and we can depend upon because he is even willing to lay down his life for us. That's how loyal his friendship is. He is loyal to death. So we see that friendship, a good friend, is a loyal friend, a friend that sticks around, a friend that stands by you even in the hardest of times. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. A question to leave you with as you go into your day. Who is someone who has dropped out of your life in the last few months who you should reach out to? Someone who's dropped out of your life in the last few months, a friend who you could reach out to and restore that friendship and just show that loyalty. See ya.